maybe even 3 minutes. I'm not sure. But hey, happy Hump Day! Hope all is well out there in YouTube and LinkedIn land. Hey, you remember I told you guys? Maybe I didn't tell you, but if you look at the scroller down at the bottom, it says, "Did you choose hospitality or did hospitality choose you?" This is about, basically I'm gonna interview people within the hospitality space and ask them how did they get into the hospitality space, or how did they get their job, how did they get their first job, and what are they doing now? Well, tomorrow I'm going to start. Tomorrow morning about 9 o'clock. I'm not sure exactly, 9:05, 9:30. I'm not sure, but I know who it's going to be. It's going to be Dylan Beaumont. Dylan Beaumont is the general manager at the Fairfield Inn by Marriott in Eugene, Oregon. Okay, so I talk to this guy all the time, but I've never once asked him, how did you get involved in this whole hospitality, this world of hospitality? I never asked him that, but tomorrow I'm going to ask him. It's going to be about a 20-minute segment. It doesn't take that long to figure out what he's done, but I can easily read about people and say, I can go on LinkedIn and say, hey, let me look at their career progression and all that. But what fun would that be? The fun is telling the story, right? So it's all about storytelling. We're going to have Dylan on tomorrow. He's going to tell a story about how he started in the hospitality world and what is he doing now. Okay, so that's what it's all about. So tomorrow about 9 o'clock, it's going to be live here on YouTube and LinkedIn, okay, at the same time, right? So Russell of Hotels, we're going to do it tomorrow, Thursday, October 27th. So be on the lookout for that. If you're listening to me or watching me on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, bing. That way when I do go live on one of those channels, you'll get a notification. You say, oh, shit, Russell is going live. Let me go check him out. Let me go see what he's talking about. So, but anyway, that's going to be tomorrow. Okay, so that's one thing to look out for. Also, I'm not sure if you guys saw my show on air with Russell of Hotels, which comes on every Tuesday at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I'm here in Los Angeles. It's live here on LinkedIn and YouTube as well. But one of the things I was ranting about, or maybe not ranting, but talking about, one of the things I was talking about was commissions, how not hotel people, but people like myself, like what am I, a meeting planner or hotel site selection people, sometimes have to chase down our commissions, our group commissions, right? Doesn't happen with the transient stuff for me, but it definitely happens with the group stuff. So I mentioned that yesterday. I did contact the hotel. They said it's going to be paid on Friday. So, hey, that looks good. So I'll keep you posted on that, right? So I always want to keep people in the loop of what's going on. It's about telling the story, right? Because this story is an ongoing story. It's not like this is the first time this ever happened, not the first time it's ever happened to me. And I know a lot of people out there that are meeting planners or hotel site selection agencies. They've gone through the same things as well. But why is that? I mean, hotel people, help us out. Why is that? Why do we have to chase down commissions? We know, we all know when the groups are coming in. We know when the groups are leaving. Okay, 45 days later, okay, boom, cut us a check, send it, electronically or whatever, right? I know the drill, right? But it doesn't always happen that way. Okay, so I'm only talking about the time it doesn't, okay? I'm sure there's some times that it does, right? Like I said, the transient part, it always happens, right? I always get paid. Sometimes I even forget about the transient stuff, but it always comes, 30 to 45 days, no problem. But it's the group stuff that I have the issues with, right? But hey, like I said, you give people a chance to right the wrong. I sent an email this morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, and then by about 9 o'clock my time, I get a response back from the hotel saying, hey, we did turn that over to Marriott to pay. Okay, so now the issue's with Marriott. That's basically what they said. Like, okay, I'm wiping my hands of this. It's been turned over, and you should be getting electronically on Friday. I'm like, okay, cool. That sounds good. I see Dylan, you put a face to the IATA number. Otherwise, it's just another transaction that can be procrastinated upon. Yeah, okay, well, I'm trying to put a face to it, Dylan. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, so the squeaky wheel gets the oil, and I understand that, and I'm definitely a squeaky wheel. So, but it's like I said, I want to share things that are within my own experiences, right? That'd be one thing if I'm hearing it second and third hand from someone else. Well, this is firsthand information because I'm the one that's dealing with it. Okay, so this is no one else's problem but mine. But I know other people are dealing with that same issue. So, and remember, I've been on the other side too, right? So I can easily say that, what's been going on or what's right, what's wrong, whatever, what I've done in the past as a hotelier. Okay, now what I'm doing on this side as a meeting planner or a hotel site selection person. I can say both sides of the story. Okay, so I know. But like I said, I'm not the only one that goes through this. I have conversation with other meeting planners as well as other site selection people, and sometimes they go through the same thing. So, but just continue to fight, continue to email, to continue to make calls, and make sure that that you're getting paid when you're supposed to be getting paid. So there you go. Other than that, hey, you know what? I was just thinking about this just earlier today, and I think this is a goal for sales a salesperson, or an account manager, or national sales manager, whatever you want to call yourself. The goal for someone selling a destination or a hotel is to become synonymous with the brand. You guys get that one? Let me say that again so it can marinate and percolate. The goal of someone selling a destination or a hotel is to become synonymous with the brand. Meaning, if I see, Dylan, okay, I see Dylan pop up, I automatically know that Dylan is with, the Fairfield Inn by Marriott in Eugene, Oregon. Okay, I automatically know that. Every time I hear Fairfield Inn, I think about Dylan. Okay, it may not even be his Fairfield Inn, but Fairfield Inn and Dylan are synonymous brands, right? So you're the brand first, right? You're the brand that they buy first. Second, you're the brand, you represent the brand that you work for. Okay, so Dylan is the brand that I come in contact with first, right? But he happens to represent the Fairfield Inn by Marriott brand. Okay, but I can't think of one without the other, and that's what you want. You want to become so in people's face, not necessarily where it's agitating or irritating to people, but just enough where people understand who you are, who's the brand you represent, and what you can do for them. And the reason why I came up with this is Veronica Rivera. Do you know Veronica Rivera? She's with San Diego, Visit San Diego, or San Diego Tourism Board. I can't think of the official name, but she posts things on a frequent basis, right? And she posted something today saying that this is her 13th year in hospitality. Basically, she loves hospitality and loves basically the destination she represents at this point, which is San Diego. And I couldn't help but saying, every time I think about San Diego, I think about her. Every time I see her, automatically San Diego, Visit San Diego, or San Diego Tourism comes to mind, right? And that's how we want to be, right? We want to be like Veronica Rivera, okay? When you think about her, you automatically think about San Diego. When you think about San Diego, you automatically think about her because it's synonymous. It's the same brand almost, right? But she's the brand that you buy first, right? You have to be comfortable with Veronica if you're going to go to San Diego, okay? That's just it, okay? You identify with her, you know her story, and then you say, oh, she was San Diego. Okay, well then there you go. So they go hand in hand. And if you think about San Diego, oh, wait, don't you know Veronica? Veronica's there at San Diego. Call Veronica. That's what you want, right? So the goal for any sales manager, or whatever you want to call yourself, the goal for anyone selling a destination or a hotel is to become synonymous with the brand. Okay, so whatever they think of you, they think of the brand. Whatever they think of the brand, they think about you. That's it. That's all I got for today. But anyway, join us tomorrow morning. Did you choose hospitality, or did hospitality choose you? My first guest is going to be none other than Dylan Beaumont, General Manager at the Fairfield Inn by Marriott in Eugene, Oregon. That's it. So go Ducks, right? I had to throw that in there. But anyway, you guys have a great day. Happy Hump Day again, and hopefully I didn't take up too much of your time. Less than 10 minutes. It's only 9 minutes and 40 seconds, so done. Okay, so tomorrow's show won't last that long, okay? But just remember, it's live here on YouTube and LinkedIn, and it will be about let's say 9:30-ish, okay? You guys have a great day. Peace.